All right, everybody, this is Blockchain Bullz, and right here, right now, we are going to follow up the Polkadot $150 forecast price projection here that we just made with a Cardano to $5 price projection. That way you guys can compare the two side by side and say, hey, this one I think is the better investment for my money right now. We're going to highlight Cardano in this video. Like I said, if you wanted to touch on that Polkadot video and understand what my point in that one was, you can click right here, go into uploads, and you'll see it there. If you're new to Blockchain Bullz, you can subscribe and keep up with us. But let's go ahead and drill this down and take a look. So you could see $11 billion market cap compared to Polkadot's $14 billion. Obviously, Polkadot's going to be a lot harder to get your hands on. So when it comes to getting a full one, especially for retailers, like maybe retailers coming in with $300 or $500 or maybe even $1,000, they're only going to get a select few for this price. Whereas with this, 36 cents, they're able to load up on it. Now, obviously, you're going to want to take into consideration the circulating supply and how that plays a factor. But that's how retailers think, right? They're going to be drawn more to these cheaper, more affordable projects. So in this case, circulating supply is going to attract more retail investors than institutional. But really, the big money is with the people who have the bigger bank accounts. Let's just call them institutional investors, what have you. Now, when it comes to the tech, which is really the most important thing, you can look at technical analysis, but fundamentals here. Cardano is certainly one of the more complex, thoroughly thought out projects that you will find in cryptocurrency. I mean, I can't think of a more thoroughly planned out through academia project on the market right now than this one right here. I mean, they have really taken their time to understand what the dynamics of blockchain are. This has been going on for years now. I have made some comments that upset people, and I don't mean to upset anyone in the Cardano community because I personally do have quite a bit of Cardano myself. Quite a bit, yeah, like a big bag, like not just a little bag, right? I mean, a big bag to me might be a small bag to a millionaire or something, but you guys get the point. And like I said, this is not professional financial advice. As I continue to talk into this, I always say that in all my videos. I know it gets old, but hey, not professional financial advice. This is my opinion. And I'm going to use the historical data to back up why I think Cardano can go to $5 pretty realistically, right? I mean, people were investing in XRP hoping for a $5 XRP. Little did they know that there's actually a higher likelihood of Cardano going to $5 than XRP if you really looked into the circulating supply that's available, right? So it would take more market capitalization for XRP to get there than it would take for Cardano. So when you compare Cardano and XRP side by side, you might just say, hey, you know what? With everything going on with XRP and everything Cardano is doing, I'm just going to jump teams and be a part of the ADA Army. Or what are they calling them? ADA Marines? Or what are they calling these guys these days? But let's talk about the price projection and how we come to this kind of conclusion, right? So when you're drilling data here, you want to look at the market cap of $11 billion and look at where Ethereum is right now. Now, Ethereum has many people in the community suggesting that it's going to go to about a $1,500 Ethereum, which is going to be past its all-time high. So $157 billion market cap thereabouts. Well, if you take the multiple here and you do the math, it's going to come out to about 14 times 36, right? 36 cents. It's going to give you a $5.04 price, right? But the way you would come to that is you would take $157 billion market cap, divide it by 11 billion market cap, that's 14. So you get that multiple, that's where you get the 14 from. So when you're taking 14 times 36 cents, that's how you get 504. Just by suggesting that it will achieve the market capitalization of Ethereum right now. Because remember, they're saying, okay, ETH is going to go to 1,500, but it's going to go beyond that. It's going to go to 5,000, right? At that point in time, ETH would be around about a $450 billion to $500 billion market capitalization. And by that time, more than likely, Bitcoin will probably be hopefully pushing around $1 trillion market cap, which is just a little bit less than where Microsoft is. I mean, if it gets to where Amazon, the company, is, that's obviously a huge milestone, right? That's about 2 trillion. So, but this is a currency. This is a store of value. So really you would be looking at digital gold, which is around about a $9 to $10 trillion market cap. Now, if there was ever a flippening to occur where one of these other projects like Cardano, Polkadot, Ethereum were to actually flip Bitcoin on its head and take over as the next big thing, because there's always that potential. Not saying it's going to happen, but remember, Bitcoin's source code is from 2009. So if you had something like Cardano just completely do what all the XRP army always thought XRP was going to do, which was take over the whole industry and become the next big thing, what if Cardano or Polkadot or Ethereum was actually the Trojan horse or the sleeping giant that did the job? So what if it became one of these three, right? Well, obviously by that point, $5 would be minuscule. I mean, you'd be talking maybe a $30, $40, $50 Cardano. Now that's a long shot possibility, but you could easily be talking about a massive price here with a project like Cardano. I mean, if they pull off what they're trying to do, but more than likely it's going to be Ethereum. But you know, when you have these outsider projects, it's kind of like, hey, back in the turn of the century or turn of the decade, back, you know, the year 2000, Google was just not really even talked about. eBay dominated e-commerce. Ask Jeeves was like the big thing. Netscape and Internet Explorer were the big things. And then here comes Google, you know, 5-10 years later. Here comes Amazon. Here comes Facebook defeating MySpace and even AOL. So you could see, just because one of these two holds the top dog position doesn't mean that at some point in time, years down the road, especially for you long-term perspective holders, the people who have a long-term vision, those are the guys and gals who can really pull this off. I mean, you know, if you're patient enough, you could really see gains. And there's actually perks in terms of taxes to being a long-term holder if you look at short-term capital gains versus long-term capital gains, right? So Cardano really has what it takes to be a big project here. And even if you looked at the Cardano price action before, you know, because some people are like, hey, is it a good price to buy Cardano? Well, I mean, look at this. In a bull market, this thing went over $1. You're buying it for 36 cents. I mean, this still seems like a reasonable entry point to get into Cardano, because people want to know, is it too late, right? Obviously, if the market flips on its head, goes bearish, goes south, everything's going to go down, including Cardano. So, you know, you can sit around and wait and say, well, I'm going to wait for Cardano to go below 20 cents again, and then I'll get aggressive. Or you could dollar cost average into Cardano, get conservative now, or, you know, it's however you want to play it. You are the one in control of your own destiny when it comes to these investments. But you can see where you can get it. You can get it pretty much anywhere. Kraken, Binance US. You can't get it on Coinbase. Just imagine what a listing of Cardano would do on Coinbase. If Cardano got listed on Coinbase, will this thing go to 50 cents? You tell me. Will it replace XRP on there? I mean, but we're still waiting on the news, and stand by for a video when that announcement comes out if Cardano does get listed. But if you look at the tech, most of you guys already know about the tech, so I hold this off till the last part. But again, it's the peer-reviewed research. We've dived in here and talked about this many times, but the big thing you need to look at is this Cardano roadmap. And if you're going to invest in Cardano, I highly encourage all of you to go onto the website right here where it says Discover Cardano, and where it says the journey. I recommend you go through the Discover Cardano tabs and go through all that, but also the journey. Click on the Cardano roadmap. Come right here. Read up on Byron, Shelley, Gauguin, Basho, and Voltaire. I could do that now, but I'm not going to read all of this in detail because you guys can do that. You're smart investors. And look at this roadmap. Take the time and watch this video. It's a long video. Charles Hoskinson. Okay? It's 49 minutes. I don't have time to go over that all right now. But if you're going to be a smart investor, take the time to actually read up on it. You read these, watch this video, make your decision. Then make your decision, because then you're going to have conviction as to whether or not you think a project like this, look at this, it just took off to 37 cents since I made this video. This thing is a sleeping giant. They need to get some stuff in action. They need to start building soon. I know people are like, Jeff, be patient with these guys. Everyone wants me to be patient. I'm like, I want to see action. I'm hanging right in there with you guys. I like what they're working on. I believe in the process of patience. I would like to see some stuff being built, but we'll see. They know better than I would assume. So Charles Hoskinson, he's obviously a very patient man, and that's either going to be a great thing or not such a great thing. But anyways, guys, do check out my Polkadot review. So you guys need to really compare Polkadot against Cardano when you're looking at this investment. We did another video the other day on Algorand. Algorand is kind of a similar project to these guys, an MIT project that you may add to your radar. Both of these, Polkadot and Cardano, allow you to do staking, Ouroboros for Cardano. But Polkadot's way easier to stake on Kraken anyway. But let's see, where's Algorand? I'm trying to look for Algorand on this list here. Is it number 50? There it is, Algorand. Add this one to your list if you guys are looking for a possible moonshot sleeping giant right here. Add Algorand into the mix. Some people would suggest that you need to add Cosmos. So far, I've very lightly dipped into Cosmos, but it's been a pretty good payoff, honestly. I mean, it's up 58% over the week. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video.